Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we're diving into artificial intelligence. You hear about it everywhere, right? And it seems like it's one of two things. Either it's this incredible promise that's going to solve all our problems, or it's this huge peril that's going to create a bunch of new ones. So, what's the real story? Let's break it all down.
So, first things first, what are we even talking about when we say AI? Forget the sci fi robots for a second. At its heart, AI is a really powerful technology that's already changing, well, pretty much everything: how we work, how we learn, how we live our daily lives. It's a massive force for change, and we're just getting started. All right, so here's our game plan for today. We're going to tackle this in three parts. First up, we'll look at the bright side, all the amazing stuff AI can do for us. Then, yeah, we have to look at the dark side, the real challenges we need to think about. And finally, we'll talk about what a responsible future with AI might actually look like. Okay, let's kick things off with the good news, because there is a lot of it. The potential here is just wow. AI isn't some far-off dream, it's here, right now, helping us do things faster, smarter, and solving problems that honestly seemed impossible not too long ago. Take healthcare, for example. We've got AI systems that can look at medical scans and spot diseases like cancer, sometimes way earlier and with more accuracy than even a trained human eye. This isn't about replacing doctors. It's like giving them a superpower to help save more lives. It's a total game changer.
And this kind of thing isn't just for hospitals. Think about the classroom. Imagine if a lesson could perfectly adapt to how you learn. That's what AI can do. It can figure out if a student needs a little extra help on one topic or is ready to jump ahead on another. It makes learning so much more personal and, just better. And of course, there's the world of business. Companies today are just swimming in data, more than any person could ever sift through. Well, AI can dive into all that data, spot trends, and pull out key insights in minutes. This lets leaders make way smarter decisions that can really push their companies forward. So the potential is obviously huge. But, with any tool this powerful, we have to stop and ask the tough questions. All these amazing new abilities, they have a flip side, and it's a side we absolutely cannot afford to ignore. So what are the dangers we're really looking at here?
And that brings us to the dark side of AI. And look, this isn't science fiction stuff. These are real, pressing challenges that are happening right now, and we've got to face them head on if we want to get this right.
One of the biggest fears, for sure, is about jobs. I mean, just look at this comparison. An AI worker can go 24/7. No breaks, no vacations, no sick days. For a lot of routine jobs, the math is pretty simple for a company. This level of efficiency is a serious threat to a lot of people's livelihoods. But the worries go way beyond just jobs. What happens to us when we start letting AI do all our thinking? There's a real concern we could lose some of our own creativity, our own problem-solving skills. And then there's the whole data issue. These AI systems need tons of data to run, our data. And if that isn't locked down tight, it opens up massive risks for privacy and security. We're talking about vulnerabilities on a scale we've never seen before. So, okay, we have this incredible promise on one hand, and these really serious perils on the other. Where does that leave us? Well, the conversation is now all about finding the right path forward, a way to get all the benefits without falling into the traps.
And really, it all kind of boils down to this simple idea. AI itself isn't good or bad. It's a tool, a very powerful one. The impact it has on our world comes down entirely to us, the choices we make, and how carefully we decide to use it. The goal here isn't to hit the brakes on progress. It's to steer it. It's about building strong ethical rules, smart regulations, and just a culture of responsibility around this stuff. We have to make sure this technology is working for humanity, improving our world, instead of accidentally creating a whole new mess of problems.
And that leaves us with the biggest question of all, one that really involves every single one of us. This isn't just for the big tech companies or governments to solve. As AI becomes a bigger and bigger part of our lives, how can we, all of us, make sure it's used to build a future that's actually better, safer, and fairer for everyone? That's the challenge and the opportunity right in front of us.